YouTube. Today we're watching Can You Beat Skyblock Without the Star Chest. Ugh. Okay, here we go.
Hello again. I have a question for you. Can you beat Skyblock with one tree? No chest,
Yes.
no water, no cobblestone generator.
No.
This was the
Wait,
quagmire I
lied.
found
I
myself
don't
in a
think
few
so.
weeks ago. You see, last video I'd been having a wonderful time with my friends, where if any of us died, then we deleted the world.
No!
After 30 resets, we reached the end where I was knocked into the air and killed by the dragon. Except I wasn't. A portal opened up beneath me and sent me here. To get back, all I have to do is beat Skyblock with one tree. And,
I don't
like
know.
before, if I die, the world resets. So,
Well, I did
let
download
us begin.
That sounds really bad in
First
modern day
things first,
context.
tree time. Now, you might be wondering how I go about beating the game with this. Well, that's a great question. Technically, all we need are ender eyes. Then we can find the portal, open it, and kill the dragon. Ender pearls are easy enough to obtain, but blaze powder is fucked. We need blaze rods, which drop from blazes, which only spawn in the nether, so we need to make a portal, which needs lava, so we need to make a lava farm, and it needs water, so we need to... Basically, it's a very long process, and it all begins with wood. With this wood, we need to build this, and then we need to wait for the sun to do this, and now we just need to kill a few skeletons. Well, let's try that again. Cut down the tree, get a bit of wood, skip down the saplings, wait a few minutes, cut down more trees, plant more saplings, get more wood, build more platform, and I think I'm forgetting something. Oh yes, that's right. Buy the new frog! Gentlemen, it's been over a year since the last guy burst onto the scene. I thought I put him away with a few 50 cal Desert Eagle rounds to the skull, but that just pissed him off, and now he's back for blood. He wants to enter your walls? No. He wants to enter your skin. He wants to climb into your blood vessels. He is charging up the death laser. Oh god, no! What is he doing in Anaheim, California? Wait a minute. Disneyland. Oh god. The children. Oh god. Oh god. Do not lose sight of him. He is wearing camouflage. Whoops, I just lost sight of him. Oh god, where did he go? Not again. Once again, makeshift.
I don't like frogs. Is that racist?
In my life. Embroidered eyes, shiny gold fabric, a beautiful, warm smile.
Makeshift actually does have good quality.
He still manages to maintain his jovial smile and can-do attitude. And now,
No, it's not.
Gentlemen, we need to sell a lot of these plushes. You must buy one. They ship all over the globe, even obscure, weird places like Michigan. There is no excuse. Time is running out. This plush is only on sale for the next 28 days. Hurry up. Think fast. After 28 days have passed, he will be gone for good. And if I don't sell enough, he will harm me. So please do it. Comment, please.
Yeah, please.
Anyway. Okay.
And people follow me.
Killing them myself was rather stupid. So this time I made it with my friend, Mr. Sun. Now, we've got bones. Bones can be made into bone meal, and bone meal into grass. Grass can be made into seeds, seeds into wheat.
Oh, that's how you eat food. But where do you get water from?
Food. Despite
But where do you get
setback, we were making decent progress.
Where do you get water
To
from?
continue expanding our wonderful island, I went back to the plantation and cut down more trees.
Thank you. And so every time he dies, does he have to like restart? That's pretty cool.
And we're back. Okay, 2 trapdoors here should make me safe. Hopefully. Alright, we've got our bread, a nice tree farm, plenty of wood. What do we do from here? Well, I don't know. But this guy spawned on my own.
It's fine. I just spilled water on myself.
Which is cool, I guess. He had a few things to
That's
offer me,
how you...
none of which I
But
could
where do
buy
you
because my
get...
net worth was exactly 7 logs of wood. Of course,
Yeah,
that
so
didn't
where do you
stop
get
me
emerald
murdering
from?
his llamas and putting him in a box.
Okay.
Clearly, as a form of divine retribution, shortly after this, I was brutally attacked by phantoms.
Oh, no, there's 4 of them.
Anyway, I had decided on our
Don't
next
you get
goal,
elixirs from
getting iron.
phantoms?
Now, I know what you might be thinking. Well, I'll tell you. The answer is zombies. That's right.
Wait, really?
Zombies can drop iron, but only 0.4% of the time. Which means to get enough iron for a pickaxe, we need to kill, on average, 750
No
zombies.
way. That's a lot of zombies. Stop.
Sure, this platform does spawn zombies. Just not very many of them. But
Isn't that a
we can
lightning
fix that.
creeper?
An interesting quirk of Minecraft spawning mechanics is that the lower you go down, the higher the spawn rates.
Oh,
Sort of.
shit.
It's a bit more complicated than that, but for our purposes, that's good enough. So optimally, we want our spawning platform to be as low as possible to maximize mob spawning.
Oh.
Okay, so let's get down as low as possible and build a second platform. Just,
How's he gonna do that?
well, well, it looks like we have a bit of a problem.
What?
How do we go down?
Well, you
No,
just.
seriously. How?
Oh
do we go
yeah.
On a normal Skyblock map, all you need to go down is a bucket of water. But we don't have any water or any buckets.
Wait. So how do you go
I sat and
down?
pondered. And then I thought of something truly remarkable.
What?
Uh,
Oh, that's cheating!
Actually worked.
Using this incredible strategy, I had descended
That
a
is
whopping
cheating!
12 blocks. Very
Hey!
impressive, I know. I
He
would have
can't
loved
do
to have
that.
gone further, but I was out of ender pearls, and ender pearls aren't exactly easy to come by.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
he threw himself
Maybe
back
this
up using an
method
ender period?
has some flaws.
Well, with that said, once again, how do we go down? This left me stumped, so I did some high-impact going down research and came across trapdoors. Place 2 of them down like this, stand in between them, and close this
Oh
one. Get
yeah.
prone. Now that I'm prone, I'm short enough to place blocks on the underside of this trapdoor, and voila. We have descended one singular block. Now
Wow.
to do that, about 130 times.
Holy shit.
And here we are.
Wow.
That took fucking ages. My first idea was a spider farm. Kill the spiders, get string, make string into wool, and wool
This
into bed.
looks so painful.
Sleepy time. At the spider spawner, things were not
This
working
looks
out
so
how I wanted them to.
painful.
This was promising though. Clearly the spawn rates down here were very, very high. How high? Well, why don't we find out?
Wow.
That's a lot of mobs. But there's a slight issue with this platform. It doesn't make iron.
Eh?
That's right. I have in fact just wasted a bunch of my time. The only way a zombie drops his iron is if I kill him myself. Killing them myself on this platform would be suicidal. What we really need is a way to funnel the zombies to a central killing chamber. We need a mob farm. Well, that took several hours. Now, you may have a few questions.
Wow.
Like, Mart, why is it made of stairs?
What
Or
the
Mart,
fuck?
why are mobs just walking into the drop chute? Or Mart, it's been 15 years. Why is it taking you so long to get the milk? Okay, sit down. If you're currently sitting, sit down more.
Stand up.
Have you
Stand
ever
up.
noticed that mobs in Minecraft just kind of wander around? This mechanic
Yes.
is rather incredibly named wandering, and it follows a very
Yep.
specific set of instructions. Firstly,
Okay.
wandering mobs need to be within 32 blocks of a player. Then, they search for a target block to wander through. Once they pick their block, they find a path to it and walk off. But mobs can only target full blocks, like planks or logs, not stairs or slabs. Using some questionable aesthetic choices, I built the spawning platform, walls, and roof out of only stairs and slabs. When a mob spawns in, their only valid wandering target are these planks over here. With some trapdoors, you can trick them into thinking there's a way across, even though there's not. And voila! Mob farm. Once they fall down the chute, they fall 23 blocks, removing all but 1 point of health, so I can kill them easily with a sword. This farm does, however, have a few flaws. The main flaw being, it is horribly, painfully, terribly slow. If I wanted to farm
True.
iron with it, this design would simply not be sufficient. So how about we tear it down and make another one?
Why don't you just make another one next to it?
And there we go. Mob Farm version 2. Mob Farm
Okay.
V2 was significantly faster than Mob
Whoa.
Farm V1. It uses my totally 100% original and not stolen design from Ilmago of YouTube. It has a larger spawning area, central bait blocks, and 4 drop chutes. Even so,
Wow.
farming for iron was still very tedious. Over 400 zombies later, I got my first iron.
No friggin' way.
The second, shortly after that, and then the third, and the fourth, a little after that. And then, we had 7 iron.
It's literally so many.
7 is enough for the most important item in the game. Pants, but upside down. So a cauldron. Why
Huh?
is a cauldron so important?
Yeah, why is it? Cause it collects rainwater! Oh, wait! That's
wasn't raining.
fucking genius, dude! Holy shit!
So, I did my civic duty and got to it.
Is he benching?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh.
He made a bed.
And there's no water in the cauldron.
Oh.
I'm an idiot.
Okay. Well, let's do something else. Animals. Very important for our progression and distinctly lacking in
Did he
our
make it
Skyblock
all out
world.
of planks?
Animals
Why
only
is everything
spawn on
floating?
grass, but they can't spawn on our Sky Island grass because it's too close to 0-0, which means we gotta move it. My first attempt at relocating the grass was to try to get it to spread down the staircase naturally.
How do you...
Stupid. This is gonna take so long.
This idea didn't work. I waited
Wait.
over 20 minutes and the grass had only spread a few blocks. To get down the
But-
130 plus block staircase would take literal days.
Hi, Sandman.
Well, how on earth were we going to do this? I could try to kill zombies for a chance at a silk touch shovel, but I'd have to kill something like 15,000 zombies.
Ah!
And I didn't want to. And then it hit me.
What?
Sure, I
Shovel.
don't have silk touch, but I know someone who does. To get him, all I
All
had to do
bottom
was cover the mob
slopes to
spawning
prevent the
platform
mobs from spawning. Yeah, but it looks
in
ugly.
boats.
And gentlemen, I present to you my PS de Resistance, my magnum opus, the greatest construction of all time. It's the bunch of
Wait,
boats.
where is he getting all this wood from? He only had one tree. Where's the tree
Bear
farm?
with me here. Once nighttime arrived, mobs began spawning on the platform, many of them spawning next to boats and immediately hopping in. Very good. Once I was satisfied I had the right guy, I sleep.
Huh?
I was here for this guy, so I hopped in his
Oh,
Oh my god! That was stupid.
boat and drove
Yeah.
him over next to the grass. Once in position, his obnoxious block-grabbing tendencies took a firm hold of him, propelling him with immense power to reach his arms out, pick up the grass. Now all I had to do was beat him to death. With an axe.
No! Stop!
Using this grass, I was able to build a small animal shelter at the bottom of the world. This bit of grass, while small, could produce a fair few animals down this slope. In
Nice.
theory, anyway. In reality, it didn't do anything, but maybe I was just being impatient. So, that had taken me an hour or so, and it hadn't rained again. So, of course, I got to it.
wait. He is doing Minecraft animations.
This session of rain dancing yielded nothing. Even more concerning, the grass spot still hadn't spawned a single animal. Something wasn't right.
Just
Check
like
the F3
me.
menu, and what do you know, this exact spot was in an ocean.
This
So
is
much
my
later.
face when biome ocean.
Animals, can't
Do
spawn
not
those.
spot in the ocean. Ah!
So I went back up to the top, got another end of the
Stupid.
boat, positioned him appropriately, he did his thing, hacked him to death with an axe, scooped up the grass again, and moved it over here into a knot.
Biome.
And a few minutes later,
Not ocean. Whoa, cow.
and with that, back to it.
Brothers and sisters, gather for our Lord. Plead for his precipitation. Oh Lord, deliver upon us your wet love. Rain, I ask of you. Rain.
Hi, Lonely Gamer.
Seeing as it still wasn't raining, I killed some
Oh,
more time
that's
with
his
another silly project.
farm.
It involved a lot of wood and fences
So much wood.
and boats. And it was constructed.
So much
Like
wood.
this.
I like the construction
What was
noises.
this silly
They're
new
cool.
contraption?
Are those
Well-
boats?
It's an elevator.
Whoa! Wait, that's so smart.
Yes.
For getting down quickly, I placed this single slime block. Now, remember, if I die, all of this progress is lost. So it might be a good idea to think twice about. And he's jumped off. Just. After all that, it still wasn't raining. So,
Ah,
back to it.
a single videos.
Is that the Club Penguin dance?
You know what? If me doing a funky dance isn't gonna help, then I might as well prepare for when it does rain.
Can you actually
and
do a
make some more
ritual for
cauldrons.
bringing rain in Minecraft?
Oh my god, it's raining. Just like that. Just like that, it starts raining.
Amazingly,
Really?
it actually rained. Now all I had to do was wait even more for the cauldrons to fill. So really, nothing changed. While waiting, I murdered even more mobs and collected even more iron. This continued for a very long time. I did some random stuff, it rained, I waited, the cauldrons didn't fill, it stopped raining, I killed more mobs, I got more iron, I made another cauldron, I got to it, rinse and repeat. It took ages, but we did get there
But like, how much in real
The 3 cauldrons had
time?
collected enough water for one source, allowing me to craft a bucket and scoop it up.
Oh, yeah.
Once I did that, I used the glass bottle to fill the cauldron again, and finally, infinite water. Like any good respecter of a chill time on the lake, my first project with this new water was a fishing pond.
Wait, I want to make a fishing pond too.
Yeah. We fishing.
Okay, we've got our water. Next up, pigs.
How
So
do
why
you
we
make a
need pigs?
pig?
Well, they're for our next big goal. Villages. To get villages,
Can
we
you
need
like
3 things.
spawn in
A couple of zombie
villagers
villages,
without any people?
a golden apple,
That tastes like Minecraft.
and a weakness potion. I converted one of the chutes on the mob farm to this, which is just a really jank way of picking out specific mobs. Using it, I collected a couple of zombie villages and stuck them in boats.
Fucking stupid.
And I also collected a witch. You see, there's currently no way I can get my hands on a weakness potion. But if I make a witch angry, perhaps by, I don't know, punching them in the head, they have a chance at throwing one. And lastly, the golden apple.
Wait.
Originally, I thought this would be easy, since drowned have a
Hold
chance
on,
of dropping
I have a
gold.
question.
So I converted some zombies into
He wants a weakness potion, but he can't make it, so he can get it if the witch punches him in the head. But if the witch punches him in the head, how is he supposed to get the potion into a bottle?
drowned and killed them. A lot of them. No gold. Turns out they
Can he pick it up?
don't drop gold, and haven't for several years. Nowadays, instead, they drop copper.
Fucking hate copper.
And this is where we go back to those pigs. During this whole process, I had been breeding a lot of pigs. So many pigs that they were starting to suffocate and die when I fed them.
Good. Kill.
Perfect. Using some of the copper I collected
Kill
from
him.
killing drowned, I made this. A lightning rod. Now all I had to do was wait for it to rain. So of course, I got to it.
Oh my god, it's John Cena!
And while doing some nice relaxing fishing, it happened.
How?
These piglins had dropped a grand total of 51 nuggets and a bar of gold. Not enough for our golden apples, so of course, I did it again. And there we have it, boys. Enough gold for 2 golden apples. Villagers, here we come.
Okay, I'm learning.
Apples. Apples. Hello.
I checked literally every single chest I had. No apples. Yep, that's right. Acacia trees don't drop apples.
Oh my fucking. Bruh. How fucking.
Oh!
Well, this fucking sucks. There was a path forward. I needed someone special.
Can you make?
I needed the wares of an
Hold
elusive
on.
man. I need.
I do not hate copper because of its color. I don't like copper because it's useless in Minecraft. Don't make me look like a
wandering trader.
racist.
Remember the very start of the run when I trapped a wandering trader? This fucking sucks. There was a path forward. I needed someone special. I needed
I'm
the wares
special.
of an elusive man. I needed a wandering trader. Remember the very start of the run when I trapped a wandering trader in a box? Well, he despawned long ago, but he sold saplings. Not the right saplings, but saplings nonetheless. To get a wandering trader to spawn in, I could just wait around the base like normal. But most of the base is made of bottom slabs, so the actual area he can spawn on is very small. Instead, I decided on constructing a purpose-built platform for spawning traders. To build it, I drafted up some high-quality
could do
blueprints, which
that.
called for building said platform way up in the sky. For
MST.
some reason, so I built the boat elevator up as high as
Oh,
I
that
could
is
and began
huge.
work on the platform.
Holy crap.
And would you look at that? The platform's done. There's only one issue with this platform. Can you guess what it is?
What?
Yes, that's right. All of
What?
these slabs are bottom slabs.
Oh my god,
it doesn't
dude.
work.
Oh my fucking.
Oh my god.
Once I'd actually made it spawnable, I built a small hut in the middle of the platform and stuck a bed inside. This is where I would hang out for the next several hours. just waiting around for our trader man to spawn. One night, I forgot to sleep before mobs started spawning in, and came back to my PC only to be greeted with this. So I did what anyone would, sprinted to the edge of the platform, and, jumped off.
Oh shit. Oh shit, no, no. Oh, no, 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 no.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Whoa!
So, of course,
By like the stroke
waiting.
of God.
I got lucky.
Copper green.
Only after about 15 minutes, a trader spawned in. And even better, he was selling an oak sapling. There's a problem though.
Wait.
I would have bought the sapling if I had any emeralds.
Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
Yep, that's right. I had in fact forgotten
Right, but,
that traders need emeralds. Man.
Ew, he has a penis nose.
Yep, that's right. I had in fact forgotten that traders need emeralds. Man.
Like that was
And
the
so,
first thing
this
I brought
presented
up.
us with another conundrum. How the fuck do we get...
Emerald.
Well, I scoured the wiki. Trading, don't have villages, mining. Yep, can't do that. Natural generation, like chest loot. Yep, can't do that. And finally, mob drops. Certain pillagers drop emeralds on death. Well, that looks like a pretty easy option. The only problem is these pillagers don't spawn naturally. They only spawn in raids, and to get a raid, you guessed it, we need villages. This left me completely stumped. For about 10 seconds, which is when I read the rest of the wiki and learned about foxes. Foxes have a 20% chance to spawn with an item in their mouth, and 5% of the time, that item is an emerald. Through some extreme ultra mathematics, we can figure out that on average, every 100 foxes will yield 1 single emerald. Okay. I think we have a new project. First of all, I had to find the closest biome where foxes can spawn. Aha! Yes. This spot was over 2,000 blocks away, and to get there, I'd have to build a bridge. So I got myself a lot of logs, made some slabs, and started the journey.
It's like clapping noises.
And I'm here. Well,
Wow.
that was extremely boring. Once on location, I began construction. Firstly, just a small platform as a proof of concept, and like everything else in this fucking playthrough, naturally, it didn't work. I sat there for ages and nothing spawned, except for like 15,000 mobs. Of course, I would work the first time. That would be ridiculous. It just has to drive me insane. It just... Later, I did manage to get it to work though. The fix? Well, all I had to do was go back to base and murder all my livestock. Yep.
No, not the pellet.
Surely he leaves the horse, right?
Fucking know. Back at the fox spawning platform, the unthinkable happened. It actually
A fox? Whoa.
Fox!
Fox.
Fox! Oh my god!
The plan was to use this platform to spawn foxes, and then I'd stab them to death and collect their drops. The problem with this approach
Oh.
was this. Nothing. No foxes. Yeah, sure, they could spawn, but clearly they didn't like to very much. I think I should make a farm. Here's a useful concept. Foxes are attracted to chickens. They sprint towards them at high speed and kill them with their face. But what if we put the chicken over here? And then some trapdoors here. This is the concept we're going to use for our farm. Have foxes run towards the chickens, follow the water stream, and drop them to their death. So,
Oh my
let's build the
god.
farm.
So evil. This is like an insane Skyblock playthrough, I gotta say it. Top 10 craziest Skyblock playthroughs I've ever played in my entire life.
With the farm
Witness.
built, it started
I'm not
working
playing.
almost immediately. Of course, you wouldn't be able to tell because it was still a very slow piece of shit. I couldn't even automate it properly since I had nowhere near enough iron for a hopper grid, so I just sort of stood there, underneath it, and waited. And waited. And wait a minute. What is it? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Ah. Whoa.
Holy shit.
Whoa.
Yeah, that just didn't happen. But I wish it did. Once sufficient time had passed, I had finally done it.
Oh my god.
Oh my
And
god!
accumulated our 5 emeralds needed for a
Wow!
sapling. Apples, here we come.
Finally! He got
So I came back
emeralds!
home and waited even longer at the Wandering Trader platform. This time, I wasn't so lucky. Hours upon hours of nothing. Then a trader, I'd check his trades, they were shit, I would murder him in cold blood. Rinse and repeat. This, really sucked. Many
bet.
hours later, our guy finally appeared, selling us one of the 2 types of saplings that can drop apples. A dark oak sapling. I could barely contain my excitement.
Holy shit.
Hours upon hours of work had led up to this moment, and it was
Meow.
finally here. I bought the sapling, placed it down,
What's the catch?
and bone mealed it.
But you need 4 to grow these, right?
And
These need 4 to
bone.
grow.
Mealed it.
What?
Oh my god.
What?
These only grow on 4 blocks.
Yes. That's right. Dark oak trees need 4 saplings in order to grow.
Yes!
And I had 1.
I'm smart! I knew that! Wow!
Just
Oh, that's so sad!
there we go.
It did it. Oh, he made like an elevator pool.
Oh.
He's gonna make a golden apple, guys. He's finally doing it.
Oh, yes.
Wow!
Apples. Oh my god. Apples. Yes. Yes.
Ah!
Yes. Yes. We had finally acquired the missing piece.
Golden apple.
And so, of course, villager time.
You gotta have a lot of knowledge to know how to do this.
To begin villager time, I brought back the witch that I had banished to the naughty corner long ago, and with a lot of finagling, managed to get her to chuck a weakness potion onto the zombies.
Yes.
This was after it poisoned me several times. The fucking witch. Then I force-fed them the apples, drove the witch back into the naughty corner for safekeeping, I guess, and waited.
Whoa. What? That's how you make a
And there we
villager?
go. I had finally done it. Their new home was the old pig pen, where I placed down a few beds and threw bread at them until they...
What?
Oh. Oh. Oh.
I didn't know that.
Oh my
Ew.
god. It's a fully clothed child. Curious. Now, to get more emeralds. The easiest method I could think of was to employ them as farmers and sell them carrots. So I employed them as farmers, gave myself carpal tunnel by farming carrots, and sold them to the villagers for great riches. Back at the Wandering Trader platform, I, waited even more. And when the Wandering Traders did appear, I bought whatever I could. Anything and everything. Coral blocks? Fuck it, I'll take some. Dirt? Yes please. Cactus? Don't mind if I do. Sugarcane?
He's buying everything.
During this process, I had also begun work on the next farm. An iron farm. This farm works by scaring the villagers here periodically with the presence of this zombie. Then, this trapdoor closes, they forget about him and go back to sleep, and 5 seconds later the trapdoor opens again, sending them in a frenzy, sprinting in every direction at once, and spawning in a golem.
Wait,
to
how does
protect
it...
them. The golem spawns up here, falls into this water stream, and into
How
this
does
chute where he's
it
killed by cramming with
open?
these 24 minecarts. My favourite part of this farm, however, is the boat clock. You see, I have very limited redstone components, so to make a clock, I built a small track, filled it with water, and stuck a boat inside
wow.
it. When this boat passes over these pressure plates, it activates them and triggers the trapdoor. Simply phenomenal. Next,
Spend it.
a trading hall. So I built a trading hall. Filling it with villagers was tedious and painful, but once it was full, I could start cycling through all the various trades for my villagers. It took forever, like legitimately fucking ages to spend removing their workstation,
I've never done
waiting
this
a second,
before.
putting it back down, checking their trade, seeing that their trade's a complete ass, removing the workstation. Yidge. With these books, I enchanted some swag gear. I got some diamond tools, I made myself some armor. Finally, things were going well. And for our next project, we'd acquire some lava. So, first things first for acquiring
When
some
he
lava,
looked at the camera like that, the only thing I could think of was that time that we watched the factions video. He drops the dripstone on every single person's head and they instantly die because none of them were wearing headgear. So they all fucking died.
need to kill some pillagers. Don't worry. It'll all make sense soon. Using my,
Hi, Zakira. Hi, Grammy.
I found myself the bounding box for a pillager outpost. Building a spawn platform here would result in pillagers spawning. So I built a
How
spawn
do you get
platform
numbers
here,
on the blocks?
and pillagers began spawning. I was looking for a
No
banner carrier.
way.
Killing a banner carrier will give you the bad omen effect. The only problem
Oh, really?
is actually killing one without shooting it off the platform. Once I had the bad omen effect, I went back to base and to this little setup that I built earlier.
Whoa.
This villager and
He
dead
has to be
combo is
someone,
all you
like,
need to start a
watching
raid,
him.
And raiders only spawn on full blocks. So with the rest of the platform made from half slabs, I had a safe area to attack from and an unsafe area that they'd spawn on. And so
Oh.
the raid began.
The pillagers are here!
Using my librarians, I had made the most ridiculous bow emeralds can buy, which made quick work of each wave. I had a little difficulty, but ultimately was victorious. Beating a raid gives you the hero of the village effect, and with the hero of the village effect, trades with villagers become significantly cheaper, and villagers give you gifts. What does this have to do with lava? Toolsmiths. You see, I've been lying to you. You can't actually beat Minecraft with one tree, but you can get up to here. So here is where a little mod comes in. All the mod does is change the loot table from toolsmith villagers when they drop gifts. Normally, all they do is fill your inventory with useless shit tools, but with this mod, they have a very small chance of dropping lava buckets.
Wow.
Oh, there it is.
Finally, after all these hours, we could make
I got
a
debated.
cobblestone generator.
But you like
To get myself more lava, I constructed a lava farm.
a lava
This was great.
dripstone.
Except I forgot one small detail. Lava
Oh.
lights things on fire.
Yeah.
Shit. With a bit of time, the lava farm had produced lava. You know, like it's supposed to. It had made enough lava, in fact, for a portal. And so begins our adventures in the Nether.
Wow. Wow.
So, what were we doing in the Nether? Well,
Yeah.
all I needed from the Nether were blaze rods. Which meant I had to find a Nether Fortress bounding box and build yet another spawning platform. So I did exactly that. In fact, I was pretty lucky. The Nether Fortress bounding box was right there.
Oh, nice.
It was really easy. Like, almost too easy. I shot a few blazes with my bow, and in a few minutes, that was it.
Oh.
I had all the blaze rods. And so ends our adventures in the Nether.
Huh.
Holy shit.
That was easy.
The day of reckoning was fast approaching. The Ender Eyes were made. Before going in, I wanted to be prepared. I leveled up my
Wow.
toolsmiths, my weaponsmiths, my armorers.
You can do
I got the most
that!
ridiculous set of armor, the most ridiculous bow, and the most ridiculous sword, and made the final preparations. I collected a bunch of wood for blocks, and I stole all my villagers' beds. I threw the first eye, and the search began. 1,000
Wait,
or so
what does that
blocks later
do?
of just doing this, there it was. I said my goodbyes to this terrible
Wait,
place
how do
I'd
you
called
know?
home for the last several weeks, opened the portal, and jumped inside. The
Wait,
end,
how do you
like
know
the rest
where
of
to
the
go to
world,
find
was
it?
a cold, desolate void. Just me, this small platform of obsidian, the bedrock portal, and the dragon. And so, the fight was on.
He's actually doing it. He's killing it. He's gonna fucking beat the dragon.
Yes!
No way. Chat. You know I've never killed a dragon before.
I've never ever killed the dragon, the ender dragon before.
What?
What?
Ah, shit.
Damn.
Oh, he's coaching.
Every time I've gone to the end, I just scream and then I run away. There was another guy! There was multiple guys!
Yes!
Oh
Let's
my
go.
God.
Let's fucking go!
Everyone kill Steven. Swear.
No.
There was multiple guys!
No. We did it. We beat the
Wait.
game. And I'm sure
I
many
thought
of
he
you will
was
be
doing
pleased to
this
hear
solo.
We beat up Steven.
Wait, I thought this entire time he was
Thanks for
doing a
watching.
solo.
Buy the frog from the link in the pinned comment. And I'll see you next time.
Did we get debated? No way. I actually can't tell.
You know what the drill is. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed, and leave me a comment if you had fun. Thank you. Bye, YouTube. Bye.